What's up, guys? This is G-Man from Steel City RC doing a Rampage MT Redcat servo. I have a single servo that I use in this. I figured I'd show you what I've used on here, see if you guys have any better ideas, or this is what, maybe an upgrade for you guys or whatever, but this is how I do it. In fact, I got a new servo that I'm going to try in here that I got from Detroit Performance. This came through the mail. I always like our stickers, they look pretty cool. Okay, let's take a look at this. All right, we got the this is a Hilantronics HLT 7000 WP digital servo. This is basically the same size as the high-tech D845, if you guys are familiar with that servo. Actually came with a horn, but I'm just going to go ahead and use the one I have been using. Set that off to the side. But this is it here. I don't know if you're getting a glare, hopefully not, but that's it there. The HLT 7000 WP. This has really good torque specs, and it's fully waterproof, and it's completely aluminum. The whole thing is aluminum. But they call it the Hercules. This is the most torquey one that they have in this monster truck. It eats servos for some reason. I don't know why. I'm going to try to de-adjust that collar a little bit more. We'll worry about that in a minute. But anyways, let's go ahead and give you guys an idea. I have a brand new high-tech over here. Ordered from DDM while I was on deal today. So I got so many, you got all them fifth scales over there. Every single one of them has one of these in there. But anyways, that's the high-tech D845 WP that a lot of you guys use. But looking at it, it looks to be about the same size. I mean, really, the overall size is the same. See what I mean? So it's actually a little more shallow than the high-tech, but the tallness, you know what I mean? But overall, looks about the same. But we're gonna try that one. I've been dying to try it out. I just really didn't have the funds to buy it, and I stripped out or something happened to the high-tech. I had one of these in there, these high-techs in there, and I don't know what happened to it. It just quit working that one day I was doing a hill climb. And so that was the end of that, and I decided, let's go ahead and try this one out. So let's see what we can do here. It comes with these little rubber grommets. I do use them. If they fit in there good, and the screws fit through there, I use them. Okay. So I got them little brass bushings that go in the center too. Let's see how this fits in there. I always try to pay attention to keeping them straight, because that way it doesn't tangle up inside. Okay, I'll set this off to the side for a little bit there, and then just kind of fish the wire through, because I'm not sure where it's going to come out at. That's going to be at the very end, so I might as well just go ahead and put it through like this. As you see, I didn't even disconnect the throttle servo. The throttle servo. I didn't even really mess with it. Let's get an idea, mock it up. That looks pretty decent there, actually, doesn't it? Just figure out where I want to run the wires. But that's it. That looks like it's going to fit perfectly. Alright, let's go ahead and get it screwed onto the mount. Any of you guys wanting to go to a single servo, this is what they call it's a Redcat. It's a Futaba mount. It's aluminum. It's bigger than the stock plastic mount. It's been years since I used the stock plastic mount, or else I'd give you guys a side-by-side of it, but trying to get this to sit so I can actually get to the screws. Okay, and then yeah, this actually, like I said, it's wider to fit these bigger servos. If you look on the bottom of the chassis, there's two other countersunk screws in there. They're right next to the original, where the original plastic mount goes. You use those holes now instead. I'll show you once I get this bolted up. But let's go ahead and get some Loctite on this. Just a little drip on these screws. Bangs, it's going into aluminum. Alright. I just use one of these, just thread it in. Kind of fish it through your hole and go from there. That's one. Obviously, you don't want to get too crazy twisting around your linkage and stuff. It's no good for it either. But if you just do it real easy, you'll never, like I'm doing right now, it's not hurting it at all. Got some light glare here. Couldn't really see what I was doing. Okay, it's 2. Let's get 2 more in there and tighten them all down. Yeah, I don't go overkill with this blue Loctite either, guys. I just get it enough so the threads get locked a little bit, and that's it. Because otherwise you end up snapping these wee little screws off. And then you're out the money for another mount, unless you feel like drilling it. Which we all know, trying to drill these little screws is no fun. And then we'll give you a rundown on how I actually set the endpoints and everything else. How we set the horn on there. See, with that footable mount, it's pretty much a direct fit, as you can see there. I mean, it's just bolted right on. Okay, let's get our little... On these little screws, I just use a little ratchet guy like this one, man. That's it. That's all you need. Don't have the crazy crankies. There's one. Okay. Hit on there. Okay. Alright, now let's take a look over here. Looks like our wire should be good. We'll fish it back through there. And back up through into the RX box. Actually give us a little more room there. Try to keep it as neat as possible. And all I have this on is a bar stool, guys. It's nice, it kind of rotates. Obviously it's no, it's not that great if you need to get the chassis screws, but I just kind of tilt it up on its side sometimes. You know, like tilt the whole RC up a little bit. Do it that way. Okay, I'm trying to see down in there and make sure I get these. I'm a neat freak, kind of. I like to be able to get my wires looking a little better than all twisted up. Well, I shouldn't say a neat freak, because if you look around this garage, it's far from neat. This looks like one more twist, and I should have that way I want it. basically all you're trying to do is just make sure that it doesn't come in contact with anything moving. That's it. That's your main concern. Okay. That should do it. I just plug it into the receiver once I get a minute here. Make sure I'm kind of neat. That's not bad. That'll work. Then all I do is just fish it up through here. Boom. Make sure that this is in there. That's my Super B wire. Come over to the receiver. You can see down in there. Channel 1. Okay. Alright, now channel 1, we're going to put the ground is always toward the outside of the receiver. So, and it's probably tough to see because it's hard for me to see, so bear with me here. Alright, now I just get a little, what can I use? Little Allen wrench or whatever, just to be sure that it's pushed the whole way in there. And then since you were messing with all the wires right there, make sure they're all pushed in. Because I have in the past, just messing with something else, accidentally wiggled a wire loose. You know how that works. Okay, back around here, let's just go ahead and put that wire back down in there a little bit. We'll fold it up. And that's that. Okay, the wiring is done. Alright, now this is the tricky part here. I got the screws sitting off to the side. Oop, wrong size. There we go. Okay, put a little Loctite on this screw before I tilt the RC up. Alright. These are the 4 screws that go in the bottom of the chassis. It's going to hold that mount down. And then here's all I do with this. I'll just kind of go like this, slide it over so the weight isn't there. Tilt her. That's one. Now this is where one of them fancy ones would come in handy. The stand, because you'd be able to have it holding here while you're doing this, so you don't have to use your hands to hold the RC at the same time. The fun part, huh? Okay, get these over here. Preparation is key, guys. Obviously, I'm not very prepared, huh? Alright, now we got the Loctite going. Get that mount back up in place. Tell you, these Redcats are really easy to work on, man. I enjoy working on these, actually. Alright. And then once I get it so far, I just get my cordless screwdriver and zap it down. Go back over them all, make sure they're all tight. Okay, that mount is in. All right, now, well, I got two hands here. I wanted to show you guys this. Okay, remember I was saying there's different screws. Okay, I just lost my servo link, but anyways, that's the original holes right there for the plastic mount. You use the futaba, it moves them to them holes. They're already in there, so all you do is just screw it on and you're done. Okay, I'm gonna grab my link again. Alright, so the servo's in. How that popped off. Alright, now for this, we're gonna power it up. Okay. Let me grab my radio and grab the battery. Go into my function menu, make sure I'm on Rampage. Okay, I am. So go over to Rampage, it's on Rampage MT. That is my gasser. Go ahead and plug this in. A little Lipo. Alright, now turn her on. What the heck happened here? My connection? There it goes. Bad connection a little bit there. Alright, we're good now. Just get that out of the way. Make sure this isn't going to get caught on anything. Alright, the Hercules servo is on. Okay, it's working at least. Alright, why you want to plug it in and turn it on before you hook up your steering link is because you want to make sure that it centers itself. Then you can go ahead and put this on once you get your wheels centered. So center up your wheels, stand back, look at it, get your wheels centered. So that looks pretty centered to me. We'll go ahead and put our horn on. How's that look? Might have to adjust that arm a bit, but actually that looks pretty darn good right there. Okay, we've got our horn on. Alright, now I have this one set up already. This is the center screw. Obviously Loctite it too. And you can actually get an access through there like that. Okay, we got that cranked on now. That actually looks pretty centered up. I might have to adjust it a little bit. But I wouldn't think very much. Okay, make sure it works. Wow, it's actually pretty quick too. Okay. Alright, now to adjust the endpoints. See if I can find my flashlight for you guys. Maybe not. I don't know what I did with it. MIA flashlight. Usually in one of them pockets right there. But either way, we'll go through it here. Alright, so we go, I'm going to just go to, yours might be different than mine, but it's all pretty much the same. Endpoint. Okay, click on it. You can go left or right. Okay, toggle back and forth to whichever you want. Mine, you push, this is minus, this is plus. And then all you do is just steer it. Okay, and you watch that inner link. You get it to where it's just about to hit the diff case. And you're done, okay? You just adjust that until you watch that hit the diff case. And then back it off 1 or 2 clicks and you're good. Let me check this side. So it looks like I'm gonna have to go. Actually, it doesn't look too bad. I think I'm gonna leave it there. Maybe try it on the ground and see what we can do with that, but otherwise, I think it's okay. Alright, I'm good with that. Now, looks like it's steering this way a little bit. Okay, now to do, what you can do is adjust this little. Hopefully I have a wrench big enough for it in this package. I think it's a 6. Oop, it popped off. Oh well. It's easier that way anyways. Should have known it was going to do that. Alright, so I want it to go like that. So I want to make that a little bit longer. Right? Looks pretty straight. Just make it a little bit longer. So... gotta figure out which way you want to go with it first. Could probably use a pair of pliers, it would be easier. But I'm bullheaded and would rather not. A little bit more. Okay, guys, I think we got it now. Give that a try. So I'm just holding it there. Just give myself an idea. Probably got to hear more. I think one more revolution. There. Pliers for that one. Here's an oldie but goodie pair of pliers here, guys. These Craftsman Professionals, the Roto Grip. They were definitely not the best, but I tell you, for RC work, they were great. Try working on a car with those, yeah. Good luck. Alright, we're centered up now. That's it, guys. It's done. It's ready to be bashed. Hopefully the weather breaks just a little bit. We can actually try it out and I can show you guys. But the Hilantronics, I don't know, they've been saying this is I hear good things about this thing. Hercules looks pretty tight down in there too, don't it? I like it. Looks like you got tons of clearance. The wire isn't gonna hit nothing. We're good. Got the endpoints are set. Alright guys, well, we're going to conclude it here. We got the servo installed. Looks like it's working rather well. Once I get it on the ground, I might have to adjust the toe up a little bit or whatever, but I think otherwise we got it pretty much straightened out. Alright guys, appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.